The 5 food entrepreneurs will get a rare opportunity to work with the best in the business. They've come to London to meet the team who look after packaging for the supermarket's premium brands. Design company P&W.
Well, welcome everyone.
Inside, it's a world of designer beards, designer furniture, and luckily for our finalists, a designer library of graphics, imagery and prototypes to choose from to help create their packaging concept.
It's just the type of card you can use. You can get different grades of cardboard, you can get different thickness.
The right packaging idea could help any one of the 5 make it through to the final 3 when they pitch to the supermarket execs.
It's quite daunting, this next bit, because we've literally got one bash, so I'm quite worried. I'm just hoping and praying that it turns out good.
Having failed to create a decent range dish, Esther's desperately playing catch-up. So she needs to create packaging that's both eye-catching and environmentally friendly.
I really like that, especially if that can be see-through. And it can
yeah, totally,
be.
Yeah, this has been.
And especially if it's got a little resealable thing, because then people
Yeah.
can reuse it. If it's in something like that, a different sort of packaging to all the other salads, this is saying this is something different.
Yeah, it's new and exciting.
Yeah, they have shelf presence, definitely.
We've come up with a whole new concept of packaging for a salad. No other salad is packaged like that, so that says this is new, this is something different to try as well. So really, really pleased about that.
Life's a little more tricky for Nick Smallwood. He's got to figure out a way of explaining on the packaging how his soup in a bun concept actually works to a potentially sceptical public.
Most people recognise, they don't necessarily read. So people will see a picture first or a product first without actually reading a product title. And so you probably have to have some kind of finished product shot on there.
Yep, absolutely.
Which will have to be quite visible.
So therefore, the sexy story is actually told on the outside of the packaging, and you don't see much of the product.
So with no thought for cost or the environment, Nick plumps for a large box to give maximum space for a photo on the side. He spots a unique design he thinks will do the trick.
The packaging does have to be sexy, because that then gives it an added value. That could be really interesting, and I've never seen that sort of packaging before. This is now going to go into a really, really sexy-looking box. If this doesn't make people buy this product, I will eat my shoes.
Mark is looking at some rather elaborate packaging too for his hog and apple pie.
If it's a raw product, it's going to need to have some kind of sleeve around it to help it hold its shape.
Something like this, where you could open it up and have a look at the product inside.
Most supermarket pies come in simple wrapping, but Mark wants a box with a sleeve covered in graphics.
I'm loving this. I know they're pigs, maybe that's not such a good idea, but I think the actual colour of them, and with the white background or whatever, it looks kind of good.
Jenny, meanwhile, is clear on her dish and packaging theme, which to her is all about selling the exotic tastes of Malaysia.
We do use a lot of colour, this colour too. So I want this feel of this colourful, vibrant, sunny, friendly country into my dish.
Yes, absolutely.
You feel happy and then you feel hungry.
Yes.
And I think, I want to buy this.
Okay.
But while Jenny's focusing on the tiny details that make a big difference, one of our cooks seems more interested in selling herself than the product.
It would be nice to, like, get my face on or whatever, or something a bit about me, or some kind of endorsement or whatever.
I mean, that could potentially be sort of back of pack.
Yeah.
Back
of pack? My face, back of pack?
Winnie can't accept her face on the front of the pack might not be a great selling point.
Because what you really want on the front of pack is to sell the product. Not that I'm saying that your face won't sell the product. It's a story behind the product and how to get that across.
If she doesn't listen to the experts now, it could cost her dearly in the long run. Coming up, the finalists get one chance to capture their dishes on film, though Winnie can't resist the limelight. And as the supermarket execs decide which 2 cooks to send home, will their packaging ideas let them down?
I think this looks great, actually. It's so simple, but it's overpackaged.